Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things that were on the mind, and just deciding whether to stay or to go. But ultimately, I feel like there was some unfinished business here for me, some things I could finish and go out the right way and that I want to do. So I think ultimately that's what kept me here.
What are some of those unfinished things for you, and how does this bowl game factor into what that might be?
Yeah, like defensively, I think I can still play better ball. Realistically, I think there's a lot left for me. I think I've continued every year to get better and better, and I think next year will be just the same. I'm just got to continue to put the work in and become a better football player. And then, I want to do something special with this Notre Dame football program, right? We've been to a New Year's Six in my time here, been to two, but we haven't won one. And like, I want to have a chance to win a championship. I'm not going to be shy, and not say that. Like, that's the ultimate goal. And so, with those two things, like, it's a lot of motivation to come back and work hard for it.
What does the Sun Bowl opportunity mean to you guys? There's a million bowl games now, but this is one that's been around a while, and two top 20 teams. There's some cachet to this one.
Yeah, absolutely. Like you said, it's a top 25 matchup. You saw the reaction of the bowl people. It was very emotional, and that makes us feel good. Like, we're excited to go down there and try to put on a show for them. It's going to be, Oregon State's a great opponent. Like, they got a lot of good players. Their defense is really good. So we got to go down and bring our A game. And we're just excited to have a new scenery, have a new challenge, and keep trying to reach our best.
I'm sure you can understand why a few guys are not going to be playing in the Sun Bowl, but what is it kind of like vibe-wise at practice, getting used to that, the guys that are not there?
Yeah, I mean, one thing about Notre Dame is we have an extremely close locker room, right? And so, someone makes the decision they're going to opt out or move on to the next step, like, great for them. Everybody's very supportive. But at the same time, like, we're all for the next guy stepping up, right? Steve Angeli, like, let's go. Like, it's your time to shine. Do something special. So, we're excited for these guys to get an opportunity, and we're looking forward to it.
What's it been like watching Angeli at practice, kind of taking over this offense?
Yeah, I mean, it's funny because it feels like he's been here forever, but he hasn't. Like, this is only his second year, I believe. But he has his confidence. He has a calmness to him when he's running the offense, and it's fun to watch him go out there and sling the ball.
How much played into the decision when you saw other guys come back, Howard Cross, Rylie Mills? How did that play into your decision?
I mean, yeah, it's a big factor. Who lines up beside me, who's going to line up in front of me, who's going to make the calls behind me. Like, that's a big deal, because ultimately it's a team sport. Like, you can be a lot better when you're on a really good defense. And so ultimately, I'm ecstatic to see Howie come back and Rylie and just, every time you hear a new announcement, like, it's a big deal. So excited to get another year with those fellas, yeah, for sure.